Let's review the current state of this channel. You may be wondering, where did all the Subnautica videos go? Well, I wasn't really feeling into the series, and I decided I didn't want to finish it, so, I got really close, but I decided in the end not to finish it, and, it's a decision I personally made. It's not influenced by anyone, but with that aside, I still have the Subnautica lore videos, I still have the Minecraft video, I still have the Fall Guys video, I still have all those other videos up. It's just the Let's Play was made unlisted. And I plan on posting these crazy theory videos at least every other day, maybe every day, who knows. But I'll probably just end up becoming bored of them. But enjoy them while you can, you know what I mean? Let me ask you a question. Do you think Belgium is democratic? Well, I'll tell you, right here, right now, Belgium is communist. But do you know why they're communist? No, you don't, because this is new. You don't know that they're communist, but I do. For example, let's look at all 5 communist countries: Cuba, Laos, Vietnam, China, and North Korea. And I also had the Soviet Union in there just because, kind of like the staple of communism. Anyways, and look at Belgium. What does Belgium have in common with the rest of these countries? Well, I'll give you one simple word. Red. Red is communist. Red is communist. Every single communist country is red on their flag. But what about yellow? That's their second color. Yellow. Only China, Soviet Union, and Vietnam have yellow on their flag. And they're the only true communist countries. Laos, Cuba, North Korea, they're all fake. They're all fake. They don't exist. Okay? And you may be asking, what is the black for? Why does the black on Belgium's flag exist if they're so communist? Well, I'll tell you why. You take Lenin, for example. He's the guy who, made the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union would not exist without this guy, Lenin. Just Lenin, okay? And guess what color hair Lenin had? Black. And guess what? Lenin is a communist. So, you take communism in the bottom of Belgium, right, and you put black hair on it. Guess what? It's literally Lenin. Now you may be wondering, how in the world does this prove that Belgium's communist? Well, let's take another look at it. Belgium, okay, Lenin is German. And guess who Belgians are? They're basically German. They're basically German. Come on. And then let's think about this. There was a very small movement in France at one point who is quite related to the communists. And guess what the Belgians are? They're like French and German. They're the same thing, right? So okay, if I haven't sold you yet, then I know it will. For example, just look at Belgium. They make chocolate. They have waffles. Dude, and guess what? They give those waffles to everyone. All those waffles, everyone is eating them. Everyone is eating those waffles. Guess what? If you haven't had a waffle in your life, you don't exist. You do not exist. Unless you're kind of poor, then understand. But guess what? If they're giving those waffles to everyone, then guess what? They're communist. If they're giving those chocolates to everyone, they're communist. They're purely communist. You may be thinking, no, they're democratic, no. Then they would make you pay full price for those waffles. But guess what? No. Us kids, we get them for free. The adults, well, guess what? The adults have to pay money. You want to know why? Because Belgium would not exist if they didn't have money. You know why the adults have to pay money? Because they're adults. And us kids, we get the waffles for free. That proves that Belgium is communist. Look, okay. For example, you take their name, Belgium. Guess what? There are bells. There is at least one singular bell in the Soviet Union. There's at least one single bell in China. There's at least one single bell in Vietnam. Every single communist country, there's at least one bell. There's literally something that is part of communism in Belgium's name. And you said gum. There is gum in every single communist country. You didn't think of gum? Okay, Singapore does not allow you to chew gum. Or they used to not allow you anyway. Singapore used to not allow you to chew gum. But now, guess what? They are, and if they're not communist. And non-communists don't allow you to have gum. That means communists. That basically proves that Belgium is communist. Because if Singapore does not let you have gum, or used to not let you have gum, that means that Belgium is communist. Because Singapore is not communist. Like, okay, if they don't have you sold by now, then like, what are you on? Belgium is communist. Red, like literally red. Like even YouTube is red. YouTube is communist. They don't just let everyone watch for no reason. It's because they're communist. And that concludes my presentation.